This video is sponsored by Tech Tools. Get your everyday electronics like chargers and earphones, as well as your blackout essentials like power banks, inverters, and UPSs. All at prices that keep real people in mind. Use promo code MIKE10 to get 10% off your order. It's about people. Hi there. Welcome to my channel, where I dive into fascinating economic trends and analyze their impact on society. According to the 2023 Annual Economic Report of the Central Bank of Central Banks, the Bank for International Settlements, the global economy has reached a critical and perilous juncture. Policymakers are facing a unique constellation of challenges. Each of them taken in isolation is not new, but their combination on a global scale is. The first challenge is inflation. Inflation is running at its highest level in decades in many countries. This is being driven by a number of factors, including supply chain disruptions, the war in Ukraine, and rising energy prices. The second challenge is monetary policy. Central banks are facing a difficult task in trying to bring inflation under control without causing a recession. If they tighten monetary policy too much, they could tip the economy into a downturn. But if they don't tighten enough, inflation could become entrenched. The third challenge is financial stability. The global financial system is still vulnerable to shocks. This is due in part to the high level of debt in many countries. Today's discussion is part 6 of the series on money, and I will again focus on central bank digital currencies. Before I continue, however, do visit our website where I curate news and publications from international financial organizations and world central banks. Topics cover a wide range of financial and economic issues that affect individual countries or the world economy. For instance, COVID-19, inflation, or the war in Ukraine. Please also subscribe to this channel and be informed whenever we publish a new video. The Bank for International Settlements, BIS, calls for a new approach to monetary policy. In the past, monetary policy has been focused on controlling inflation. But the BIS argues that policymakers also need to consider the impact of monetary policy on financial stability. The BIS also discusses the future of monetary system. The BIS argues that central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, could play a role in the future monetary system. CBDCs could help to make the monetary system more efficient and secure by reducing the need for intermediaries, and that tokenization could enable new applications for financial services. CBDCs could also be used to make payments more secure by providing a more trusted settlement layer. The report also notes that tokenization could enable new applications for financial services. For example, tokenized assets could be used to create more liquid markets for illiquid assets or to facilitate cross-border payments. The report concludes by stating that CBDCs and tokenization are still in their early stages of development, but that they have the potential to transform the monetary system. On another front, Project Rosalind is a technological experimentation on retail CBDC, led by the BIS Innovation Hub and the Bank of England. The project aims to develop prototypes for an application programming interface, API, that will enable a central bank ledger to interact with private sector service providers to safely enable retail CBDC payments. The project is based on a two-tier distribution model, where the central bank is responsible for the foundation of the retail CBDC system, and customer-facing activities are carried out by the private sector. The objective of the project is to explore how this interface could best enable a central bank ledger to interact with private sector service providers to safely provision retail payments. The project will also look at some of the functionalities required to enable a diverse and innovative set of use cases to be developed by the private sector. Project Rosalind is being delivered in 2 phases. Phase 1 focused on designing and building the open API platform, testing and validating API functionalities through use cases. Phase 2 will focus on testing and validating API functionality, exploring further use cases to understand adoption and support ecosystem building. This phase will be supported by the Rosalind Tech Sprint, which will invite organizations to submit expressions of interest to participate. The project is named after British scientist Rosalind Franklin, whose work was key to understanding DNA sequencing. It is purely experimental and does not reflect any intentions by the Bank of England on CBDC policy, design, or launch. Project Rosalind is one of a number of projects that the BIS Innovation Hub is working on to explore the potential of CBDCs. The Hub believes that CBDCs have the potential to improve the efficiency, accessibility, and resilience of the financial system. However, it is important to note that CBDCs are still in their early stages of development, and there are a number of challenges that need to be addressed before they can be widely adopted. The BIS Innovation Hub is committed to working with central banks and other stakeholders to explore the potential of CBDCs and to help develop solutions that meet the needs of the financial system. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this analysis insightful. If you did, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content like this. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of economics.